for example, I'm a huge fan of you guys, and I'm doing you a favor in putting your music on my website. I have a music blog, for example, and I put your music on my website. If you are a member of a collecting society, I will have to pay because I'm putting your music on my website. I don't have a problem with that, but for many others, it's some sort of barrier. And this can be a barrier for the distribution of your music. Yeah? On the other hand, if you do not become a member of a collecting society, and for example, one of your songs is being played 1,000 times on national radio, you will receive nothing. Bass player and from Kortrijk. Well, it was my first music in progress session, and I find it really interesting to be aware of the different scopes and landscapes concerning band coaching and the way that we kind of do all the different structures. We do the same kind of things, but with different approaches that sometimes overlap, and the different fields like they kind of cross each other.
Well, I'm Nadège Romer. I'm a singer and vocal coach for Ara à Roubaix. For me, it's the first time, and I think that it was very friendship and productive exchange between different cultures. It's a lot of experience in all personality, and it's really rich to exchange.
My name's Paul Thompson. I'm a tutor for Community Music East, and have been for quite a long time from the UK. I do a little bit of band coaching, but it's not primarily what we do, but we do a lot of work with community music in all sorts of genres. Also a music producer, and I do a bit of graphic design as well. Well, we've had a lovely time. Again, it's been very noticeably different to France, even though it's close. The trip here is short, but even the differences, I've noticed some cultural differences as well. The centre is a very big centre, very different to what we're used to, very well resourced, and has a broader range of musical activities happening probably than we have in the UK, and a broader scope of from conservatoire to non-formal music. With the council, the government, that is something that is not the same in the UK. The local council and the local government here seem engaged in music activity.
Because it overlaps with production. So it was quite a bit different, and there was a lot of similarity this morning with the legal matters session. It's more it's closer to what we do in our accompagnement and stuff. So there were a lot of things to learn from those two sessions.
Dynamism. I don't know if the word is okay. Dynamism of the staff, and very young and really open to take things new, to progress and to search.
It's loud on stage, but I understand for you it has to be. So I always have a fight with the sound engineers. Well, yeah, the coaches. The coaching here compared to what we would do in the UK, if we even called it coaching, is you're working with older, more motivated young people. So they seem to have gone through a process already. The band scene here as well seems to reflect that. So that, to me, the coach was more of a producer, but that is what the band members wanted. I was led to understand, and when I asked them, that's what they said.
Really generous and creative, but I think it's important to take the good things and to, with this good thing, transform the identity of the people by asking them questions and by just guide little by little and give it direction, but give them courage and the impulse.
Kind of a mentor, so the band looked up to him, and I think that has to be managed carefully. And I think it was interesting for him as well to be in that situation, to have a band look up to him, but actually he's got to impart. He's working for them, and that's there might be tensions there as well. But I think it's an interesting model. I don't know if we could ever use it. It's kind of good to have an example. And I like the fact that you've got access to examples that young people will aspire to, and I think as long as they're trained properly, the examples you use, then that can only be a good thing. Done is actually given them what they want.
Music in progress is in the good way, because we all exchange, meet, asking questions, and we are fed by different point of view, and I think we are not too much people, but we are enough to be stimulate.
Maybe band coaching or intervention across 4 different countries. So maybe one band or a shared band, a transfer of bands. But what they do is they don't come and just play gigs, but they're actually coached. They work with different styles of coaching, and to see how that works with them. It would be interesting to see how a Belgian band, how the band we've just spoken to. By the Quindo thing. I don't know if there's any kind of way something could be tied in with that, making a radio program or creating some sort of content where, but with using a band and making a documentary almost like you're doing now, but formalising that, possibly, I don't know.